This is Darcy from Food for Your Life, Food for Your Soul. The other day I dehydrated eggs. And so I decided I was going to try to rehydrate the eggs. So what I did is I took a tablespoon of the egg powder and I placed it into a bowl. And then I decided I needed to add water. Initially I put 2 tablespoons of water, but I don't think that was enough. So I did add a little bit of extra water and I tried to rehydrate the eggs. This took a good 20 minutes or so to get most of the graininess there, and if you kind of look, it was kind of grainy, and it did take some time to rehydrate. I kind of wish I would have maybe went a little longer, maybe 30 minutes to really kind of reconstitute the egg, and I periodically would kind of continue to check the egg to see the graininess of it. And then I decided to get my handy dandy cast iron skillet with some oil in it and decided to fry up the eggs. And so I had the eggs here, looking at it one final time before I put it in the skillet, and then I decided to fry it up just like I would any normal scrambled egg. And so when I did get it kind of scrambled, it did begin to start to look like eggs. It just had a slightly different texture than maybe a traditional scrambled egg. So as it fried up, you could kind of tell like the texture was slightly different. So eventually I did, figure it out that it was pretty much done, and I tried to plate it up and eat it. And I will tell you, it did pretty much taste like any other egg. But I think in the future I'd want to experiment some more to see if possibly if I could powder it down a little bit more to make it a little less grainy, so when I reconstitute the egg, it's a little bit more fluffy, like a traditional egg would be. I'm going to say if you are really big on your textures, this one might be kind of a hard pill to swallow. For me, like I said, I'm going to experiment and play, but it was fine. I mean, if it came to a pinch, or if I was out camping and this is my food source, I mean, I would definitely eat it. Maybe a little bit of salt and pepper, and maybe something I'm going to try mixing in other, I'll say, kibbled vegetables into for like a dehydrated egg for camping. So like I said, I'm going to still play around with it. But for those that aren't hung up on texture, this might be a go-to method if you really want to preserve eggs. So anyways, that's my little user testimonial here. So might be worth giving it a try, but I'm gonna say if powdered eggs was the only thing I could eat, I don't know. I think I'd still want a fresh egg if I can. So anyways, have a blessed day.